Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Mdan Ramjan, your go-to guy for all things soap operas, especially the bold and the beautiful. Today, we're diving deep into the recap for the January 23rd, 2026 episode, and oh boy, is it a doozy. I've got the full breakdown, scene by scene, with all the juicy details, character backstories, emotional analyses, and my predictions for what's coming next. This episode is packed with drama, forbidden romance, family confrontations, and that signature B&B tension that keeps us all hooked. If you love the show as much as I do, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of my recaps. Let's get into... First off, let's set the stage for this episode. The Bold and the Beautiful has been on fire lately, building on its legacy of glamorous Los Angeles fashion world intrigue mixed with heart-wrenching personal stories. Airing on CBS since 1987, the show follows the Forrester family and their rivals, with themes of love, betrayal, and redemption at the core. In this January 23rd, 2026 installment, we see the continuation of long-running arcs like the complicated Deacon Sharp and Taylor Hayes connection, Sheila Carter's volatile presence, and the younger generation's budding romances. The episode opens with a bang, focusing on the fallout from Deacon's growing feelings for his therapist, Taylor. Played by Sean Kanan, Deacon is a character who's evolved from a bad boy to a reformed family man, but his marriage to Sheila, Kimberlyn Brown, is always on shaky ground. Sheila, infamous for her villainous antics over the years, including shooting people and faking deaths, is trying to play the redeemed wife, but we all know that's a ticking time bomb. In the opening scene at Deacon's home, we see him visibly distracted, staring off into space while Sheila tries to flirt and spark some intimacy. This moment is classic B&B, the undercurrent of unspoken secrets bubbling beneath seemingly normal interactions. Sheila, with her signature intensity, picks up on his distance and straight up asks what's going on with Taylor. Remember, Sheila thinks Taylor is the savior of their marriage through those counseling sessions. She's oblivious to the real sparks flying between Deacon and Taylor. When Deacon mentions another appointment with Taylor, Sheila's face lights up with genuine gratitude. It's a poignant reminder of Sheila's vulnerability. She's clawed her way to this point of semi-acceptance after years of being the show's ultimate antagonist. From her obsession with the Forrester family to her multiple deaths and resurrections, Sheila's arc is one of the most enduring in soap history. Here, Kimberlyn Brown nails the mix of hope and suspicion, making us almost feel sorry for her. Almost. But as viewers, we know the truth. Those appointments aren't just therapy, they're fueling a forbidden attraction that could blow everything up. This setup echoes past B&B storylines, like the endless Brooke-Ridge-Taylor triangle, where professional boundaries get crossed with disastrous results. Deacon's distraction isn't just acting. Sean Kanan brings a layered performance, showing a man torn between loyalty and desire. After Sheila leaves the room, the tension eases momentarily, but it's short-lived. This scene sets the tone for the episode's theme. Secrets can't stay hidden forever in the tight-knit world of Los Angeles's elite. Right on cue, Hope Logan Spencer bursts in, played by Annika Noel with that perfect blend of concern and determination. Hope's here to confront her dad about Taylor, having heard whispers from her half-brother, Deke Sharp, Harrison Cohn. Deke's leak adds another layer. Family gossip travels fast in B&B, much like how rumors spread at Forrester Creations. Deacon's annoyed about the privacy invasion, but Hope points out the inevitable. In this interconnected web of Forresters, Logans, and Sharps, nothing stays secret. Think back to episodes where eavesdropping led to major reveals, like when Steffy overheard Brooke's schemes. Hope's surprisingly supportive here, a shift from her usual moral high ground. Despite the chaos, Taylor as Steffy's mom, Deacon married to Sheila, and Sheila's history of terrorizing the Logans, Hope backs her dad. She tells him if he and Taylor have something real, she's all for it. This is huge for Hope, who's dealt with her own daddy issues and Sheila's threats, like the time Sheila kidnapped her as a baby. Wait, that was another plot, but you get the idea. Sheila's danger is always looming. Deacon, however, shuts it down hard. He's married, he says, and pursuing Taylor would be like lighting a match in a room full of dynamite. Sheila would lose it. We all know what that means. Sheila's reactions aren't just dramatic, they're deadly. From shooting Taylor in the past to her recent redemption attempts, Sheila's instability is a core element. Deacon's fear is unfounded. Putting Taylor in danger would undo his own redemption arc, which started when he got out of prison and rebuilt his life with Il Giardino. Sean Kanan's portrayal here is spot on, mixing charm with torment. You can't help but root for Deacon, even as you see the impending disaster. This internal conflict, loyalty versus passion, is what makes B&B addictive. It's reminiscent of Ridge's endless waffling between Brooke and Taylor, with higher stakes due to Sheila. Shifting gears to Il Giardino, Deacon's restaurant, that's often a hub for confrontations. Remember all the eavesdroppings there? Sheila vents to Lee Finnegan, Naomi Matsuda. Lee, the no-nonsense doctor who's dealt with her own family dramas, like the Luna paternity mystery, brushes off Sheila's complaints about Deacon's kids rejecting her. As long as Sheila and Deacon are committed, Lee says, the kids' opinions don't matter. Sheila gushes about Taylor's support in their marriage, which is dripping with irony. Lee, who might suspect more, given her ties to the Finnegans and Forresters, keeps it cool. This scene is a pressure cooker for Sheila's paranoia, planting seeds for her discovery. Il Giardino as a setting amplifies the drama. It's a neutral ground where enemies and allies collide, much like the Forrester mansion in classic episodes. Now, let's talk about the big eavesdropping shocker in Taylor's office. Taylor, alone and recording notes, a therapist's habit, muses aloud about Deacon, professional mixed with personal chemistry. Rebecca Budig brings a fresh take to Taylor, emphasizing her post-Ridge vulnerability. Steffy arrives and overhears just enough to piece it together. Eavesdropping is a B&B staple, driving plots since the 80s, like when Eric overheard Brooke's schemes. Steffy confronts Taylor immediately, demanding she drop Deacon as a client. Taylor admits no actions taken, but defends the attraction. It's refreshing after years in the Brooke-Ridge-Taylor love triangle, where she was often second fiddle. Ridge, Thorsten Kaye, has bounced between them for decades, leaving Taylor heartbroken. This new spark makes her feel alive, but it's complicated. Steffy, played by Jacqueline McKennis Wood with fierce protectiveness, supports her mom's happiness, but not with Deacon. He's tied to Sheila, the wild side that scarred their family. Shootings, kidnappings, the works. Steffy tears up, fearing she'll lose her mom to Sheila's orbit. It's a powerful moment, blending fury and fear. Steffy's character has grown from spoiled heiress to strong matriarch, especially after her own traumas, like the Phoebe loss and Finn's death. This scene ties into the episode's motif, family loyalty clashing with personal desires. What does it mean for future storylines? If Taylor pursues this, it could reignite old feuds, perhaps pulling Ridge back if he gets jealous. Pivoting to lighter but tense drama at Forrester Creations' showroom, Will Spencer, Crew Morrow, makes a confident entrance, teasing about being the golden boy. This nods to the Spencer legacy, Bill's empire, Will's privileged upbringing. R.J. Forrester, Brian Nicoletti, greets him warmly, gushing about Will's luck with Elektra, Linnea Grace. Will agrees, owning his fortune. The vibe turns flirty as Will and Elektra make out, planning chicken teriyaki at the beach house. RJ's uncomfort hints at lingering feelings. Remember RJ's past crushes and the younger gen's love quadrangles, echoing the elders' messes. Once Will leaves to prep, Dylan, Sydney Bullock, appears with laundry, assuring she won't interfere. This feels loaded. Spoilers hint at Dylan's closeness to Will, potentially crossing lines while Elektra's busy. Dylan's character adds fresh energy, perhaps as a temptress or misunderstood friend. Back at Forrester, Elektra gets called by Ivy Forrester to stay late, canceling the date. She calls Will, who's understanding. After, Dylan probes Will's mood, setting up a slow burn. Will alone with Dylan, Electra stuck, RJ circling. This mirrors past teen dramas like Hope, Liam, Steffy, but with modern twists. The episode closes on teasers. This cancellation could crack Will and Electra's relationship. Jealousy, misunderstandings, laundry mix-ups, rival attractions, RJ on Electra, Dylan on Will, brew. The younger set balances the elders' high stakes, like Deacon, Taylor, Sheila. Eavesdropping ties it all. Secrets explode in LA. Overall, this episode masterfully blends generations. The Deacon-Taylor arc reminds us of B&B's endurance, forbidden love, clashes, Sheila's chaos. Taylor's happiness feels earned post-Ridge, but at what cost? Deacon's redemption hangs, kids divided. For fans, no relationship is safe when ethics cross. Will Deacon-Taylor happen? Steffy intervene? Will Electra survive? If watching on CBS or streaming, like and subscribe for more. Comment, Team Deacon Taylor or Deacon Sheila?